More Americans are watching World News with Charles Gibson.
And now the tale of a 50-year marriage and a wife who was matched for a mountain lion. A 70-year-old man was attacked by a mountain lion, half his head inside the lion's mouth. And Jim Ham is in critical condition this morning, battling infection. But thanks to his wife, he survived that attack. ABC's Neil Karlinski is following the story, and we should warn you that Jim's face was badly injured, and you can see it in the pictures.
After a sudden turn for the worse and emergency surgery, Jim Ham and his wife were flown overnight from Arcata, California, to a San Francisco hospital where Ham can be more closely monitored. Just days earlier, the 70-year-old was sitting up in his hospital bed, telling a reporter from KIEM TV about his fight to survive as a mountain lion was clamping its jaws around his head.
So he just wants to pin me down and start eating. He doesn't care. I got my fingers in his nose and twisted his nose to give him pain.
This was Jim Ham and his wife near the scene of the attack just 2 weeks earlier, taking pictures to celebrate their upcoming 50th anniversary. During the attack, if 65-year-old Nell Ham was afraid, she didn't show it. She immediately jumped to her husband's defense and started beating the animal with a log.
She's a tennis player, so she can club away, and she was worn out from clubbing.
Through it all, Jim Ham was somehow able to speak to his wife, and he had an idea.
So I told her to get my pin from my pocket. So I went in my pants pocket, jam it in his eye. So she jammed it in his eye, and it crumbled.
She went back to using the log. Eventually, the animal let go, turned to look at her with Jim's blood soaked into its claws, then walked away.
Oh, there's probably no doubt he would have been killed. And that's, if it wasn't for her efforts, then, he just wouldn't have survived.
You hear remarks of hero and all this. It wasn't that. We love each other very much, and we've been together for 50 years now, and it was just a matter, his life was in jeopardy, and we were fighting for his life.
Game wardens tracked, shot, and killed a pair of mountain lions found nearby. It's nearly certain one was involved in the Ham attack. It had fresh blood on its claws. Mountain lion attacks are extremely rare. There have only been 16 recorded incidents in California since 1890. When they do occur, they are often deadly.
I feel very blessed that Jim is alive, and I'm so very thankful for that.
She stood in there the whole time, and if she hadn't have, I would be gone.
Ham is now in critical condition, but doctors expect him to pull through and celebrate his 50th anniversary in 2 weeks, thanks to his wife, who never left his side. For Good Morning America, Neil Karlinski, ABC News, Los Angeles.
And 70 years old, too. Coming up next, Chris Cuomo back from Baghdad telling us what we don't